morning. It's Thursday, July 7th. And I have to tell you a story. A priest and a rabbi were at the annual 4th of July picnic. And they were old friends and they loved to tease one another. So the priest says to the rabbi, you know, this baked ham is really good. You ought to break down and try some. And the rabbi says, I will. I'm just waiting for your wedding. Given what's going on in the world with all the shootings and everything, I thought I would open with that joke. And I hope you appreciate it and realize that there are people in this world who have morals and they have beliefs and they stick to them. And maybe you don't agree with everything that they believe in, but at least they're honest. And that's important. If they're honest, it's important. And so, while we are a severely divided nation, there are still many people who want to do good in this country. Unfortunately, their view of good is not necessarily my view of good or your view. But if they have honest feelings and honest opinions, I can live with that. What I can't live with is those that just trail along and kind of do what they're told and agree when something is egregiously wrong. You don't have to stand up and make a big fuss, but you do have to take some action when there is perversion going on in your society, when the rights of other people are being decimated. So that short little story that I told about the rabbi and the priest could be applied to this nation in a different way. If a rabbi and a priest can be good friends and joke with one another, why can't Republicans and Democrats work together? Why is there such a schism in this country between the Democratic view and the Republican view of what a great America will be? Why, after 250 years, have we reached this tipping point? This point in our society, this point in our country, where we can't get together and solve anything. Why are the results of the 2022 election terrifying to some? Because if the Republicans take over, then the Democrats feel that our nation will be disappearing. They are deeply concerned with the outcome associated with the J6 committee. And the feeling is very strong among Democrats that as soon as the Republicans regain the Congress and regain the Senate, then that committee will disappear. And the results of almost 2 years' worth of work will go down the drain. So that's what people are looking at in this country. At least 20% of the people are looking at. 80% of the people really don't care. They don't vote necessarily the best person. They follow the party line. And this is a strange country. This is a strange democracy. When we have many in this country who fought like crazy to save the lives of unborn fetuses, but ignore the lives of the children who are half grown and sitting in schoolrooms and easy targets for those that choose to kill them. Why can't we come to some agreement about arms, about gun control, and not about birth control? We worry about the wrong things. We put our energies into the wrong places. When we hear the story of it's not the guns that kill people, it's bad people that kill people, and it's good people with a gun that will kill the bad people with a gun. But that didn't happen in Uvalde. In Uvalde, the police, who were the good people, didn't even show up. They didn't attempt to go inside because they were afraid or untrained or whatever. So these myths that have been spread by those that believe in holding on to their gun are one of the great fallacies in this country. Because these people who have guns now are not well-regulated militia. And it's not an equal right that everybody should have a gun to protect themselves. And that's just one of the major things that is wrong with this country. And we can't come to grips with some simple controls that could be put in place to stop this unwanted violence. It's just the beginning of July, and we have already had 319 mass shootings in this country. People getting shot at while they're out having a good time on the 4th of July, attending a parade. Are we going to be driven inside, never to go out to any major event anymore because of our gun control nonsense? Is everybody who is going to go to some event going to be looking over their shoulder instead of having a good time, being with friends or neighbors, or just in general being with people in a place, in a public place, and trying to celebrate and have a good time? Have we come to the area where we will be constantly looking over our shoulders? Remember now, it's a dangerous place to ride in the subway, to do things that you need to do to get along with your lives. You could be putting your life in danger at every corner, at every street corner. You don't know who's out there. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if there's enough protection around to save you. Yet we can't come together and do that. We can't do that for some reason. The art of compromise has reached the end of the rope, I guess. It's a disaster when we cannot compromise with one another. And I am fed up with this discussion now, so I'm going to quit right in the middle of it. My mind is crammed with crazy thoughts now. So I will leave you with that. You have a great day. Try not to ignore what I've just said. Think of the rabbi and the priest, but don't let it upset you too much. Bye.